Hello there, this is RomWills coming back at you with yet another video. Learn from mistakes with women. Learn from mistakes, and this is something I talked about in my book, Nice Guys and Players. Learn, every time you get rejected by a woman, every time she don't want to speak to you, learn from what you did. Now, of course, it could have just been she just ain't attracted, or she just ain't interested, or I don't know, 1,000 things could be going on with her, but you can't control that. What you can control is yourself. Think about how you approached her. When you approached her, was your head down, you were speaking all low or something? Were you confident? What were you wearing that day? Were you wearing a jacked up pair of shoes? I'm always gonna stay on the shoes part. What shoe? Had the barber blessed you? You looking jacked up? Whatever the case, whenever you rejected by a woman, learn from it. Even when you get in a relationship with them, especially when you get in a relationship with them. See, understand something with relationships. Relationships are classrooms. Relationships are laboratories. The relationships are where you really learn some stuff. Like if your relationship ended because, I don't know, maybe you didn't spend enough fun time with her. Learn that so you don't do that in the next relationship. Or y'all didn't have sex enough. Y'all didn't go out enough. Learn from it. Then don't do it again. See, one of the saddest things is when you keep making the same mistake over and over, regardless. Or if you're not meeting women, learn from that mistake. Maybe you're not talking to them enough. You're not saying hi. How many women have you dealt with, have you known in life, and you find out from like maybe a third party, maybe if you had just approached her or something, or maybe if you had just taken charge, whatever the case, whatever it is. Shoot, maybe your hygiene needs to improve. Maybe you need to wear better colognes. Learn from it. Every single time you deal with a woman, don't get mad. Don't get mad when she rejects you. Don't get mad. Look at that as a lesson. Get it to the point where you can't be easily rejected, no matter what it is. That's what you have to do. That's where you have to go with it. Don't get mad at the women. Yeah, they got their own stuff. But see, one of the mistakes guys make, they all jacked up themselves. But then when they run into, or they constantly rejected by women, they blame the women. But the only thing those women had in common was that man. If a man got rejected by 20 women, the only thing those women had in common, I don't care how much they looked alike, I don't care what they were built like, how they wore clothes, their social class, whatever. And you definitely look at those things, but ultimately, the only thing they ultimately had in common was you. So what is it that you're doing? Because then, if you figure out what you're doing, you can change that. You can't change the women. They can't change the women. I'm gonna tell you what. I've done it, and I've known some other guys who've done it. All they did was change themselves. And it was within reason. You don't want to like just become something that you're not. But shoot, if it's a matter of you speaking up, maybe you need to learn to speak up. Maybe you need to learn how to talk to them better. Maybe you getting too close to them when you're approaching them, you're violating their space. Learn that, or you coming on too strong. I'm gonna tell you what, and I'll say this for me. This is something I learned when I was younger. I was told, I found out from the women and from some males that knew me, they said, Ron, you coming on too hard. You coming on like a ton of bricks. I had to learn that. I had to learn to chill out. That's why I'm that big on approach. Even though I say it, I'm still not big on it. Because maybe somebody else has to approach. I can't do it. Because I learned I was coming on strong. I don't mind saying that, but that was me. See, that's another thing too. Just because somebody else had a particular problem don't mean that's your particular problem. You are you. You might have to approach, but then the next man might have to chill out a bit. Like there's a lot of talk about handsome man game out here. If a man look too good and he approaches a woman, she might be like, what's wrong with him? You have to see what it is with you in particular, what you're doing. Maybe, hey, maybe you need to deal with that bad breath or something. Now, I'm dead serious. You gotta see what's up. You gotta see what's up, because apparently something ain't working with you. You gotta look at yourself. Don't blame the women. See, a lot of guys, what they do is they'll say, oh, something wrong with these women. It was like, no, something wrong with you. Like I said, if you get rejected by 20 women, the only thing they had in common was you. And that's the only thing that you have 100% control over. And then when you learn from those mistakes, you can get it to the point they can't reject you as easily. That's the beauty of it. Because you done taken care of every little thing. You made it harder and harder. You made it harder and harder. In fact, I'm going to tell you what. You learn from your mistakes. You fix the mistakes. Even a woman who might have rejected you, she'll come back later and be like, hey, what's up? Be the type, be like, hey, big head. Send those hey, big head texts or something. Want to go out again. And there's been some guys who did that. They, you know what? They might have dealt with a woman. Might have been in a relationship with her, got out of it, but they changed. And don't be a smart mouth and say, oh, well, he got some money or something. No, he just got better as a human being. She saw that. And she was like, She was thinking, but all you did was just change yourself. And really, you're not even really changing yourself. You're improving yourself. Because every single man, really every single human being, but this is the Man Gets Woman channel, every single man needs to be working on improving himself, getting better and better as he grows up, as he gets older, no matter what. Don't get stuck in anything. And speaking of getting stuck in anything, if you every single time you approach a woman and she's not responsive, you gotta look at it. Yeah, she might have been whatever. Okay, cool, but what did you do? Because you can control that. You might have to wear different shoes. Maybe it was your clothes, time of day, how you approached. How you approached. You gotta look at every little thing and say, hold up, this is what I need to do this time to get this woman. I want y'all to think about that. Because you got 100% control over yourself. Remember that. And you're here to learn. Like I mentioned with myself, I learned that I was coming on too hard. And there were some women, and there were a couple women that I chilled out with, and they came to me. That's all you have to do. Learn from your mistakes. Learn from them. Don't do the same thing twice. All right? Try to look at it. Look at what you can control. All right? So anyway, that's all I have for right now. Think on this, okay? And I'll get back with y'all later. Peace and blessings.